Once a leader asked Jesus, what was the greatest commandment? And Jesus responded with two commandments. According to Mark chapter 12, verse 30, Jesus said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And the second is, love your neighbor as yourself. So, what does it mean to love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength? But before we look at this question, we need to ask ourselves, why should we love God? We love God because He made us. We are created in His image, and God has designed us for a relationship with Him. Blaise Pascal, the physicist and philosopher, said, there is a God shaped vacuum in the heart of each man which cannot be satisfied by any created thing, but only by God, the Creator, made known through Jesus Christ. Secondly, we love God because He loved us first. And that's what 1 John chapter 4:19 says, God first loved us. The greatest proof of His love is that He sent His only Son Jesus to die on the cross for us. He died and rose again so that you and I can live. So it's appropriate for us to reciprocate His love for us. So this brings us to the question, what does it mean to love God with all our heart, with all our soul, with all our mind and our strength? The heart, or cardia in Greek, is the center of our being. It is our inner self. It includes our desires and our motives. In fact, the Bible says, for out of the abundance of our heart, our mouth speaks. So to love God means to love Him from the inside wholeheartedly. Our soul, or suke in Greek, means breath. It means to love God with the breath of our life, which actually God has given us. The mind, or dianoia in Greek, is thought or intellect. To love God with our mind means to love God through our reasoning and understanding. Genuine love comes from not only emotions, but it comes from a careful thought of being given to it. Finally, to love God with our strength, or iskos in Greek, is our ability. We reciprocate God's love to us through our activities and actions. His love for us is so deep and wide that our response to this great love should be with deeds and actions. Which leads us to the second commandment, to love your neighbor. Our love for God should permeate our lives so much so that it should reflect in our values, our attitudes, our character and behavior until we become Christ-like. Isaac Watts in his famous hymn wrote, when I survey the wondrous cross on which the Prince of Glory died, my richest gain I count but loss and pour contempt on all my pride. Where the whole realm of nature mine, that were a present far too small, love so amazing, so divine, demands my soul, my life, my all.